And it's a very curious one today. Escape artist Anthony Martin, as we've been telling you this morning, handcuffed inside a locked coffin, pushed out of a plane, and then he freed himself in midair. And he did it all on purpose. We're going to talk to him live in just a moment. But first, let's take a look at the epic escape. Handcuffed, locked in a coffin with no key, and just moments from being pushed out of the cargo bay of this aircraft. It was a death-defying stunt some 14,000 feet above the ground. In this exclusive video, watch as 47-year-old escape artist Anthony Martin plummets through the air at some 140 miles per hour. His right arm chained to the inside of the box, his hands cuffed to a belt around his waist, desperately trying to free himself, the coffin whipping wildly from side to side. After 37 seconds of nail-biting suspense, Martin somersaults out of the box and free falls until parachuting safely into this Illinois field.
When the box left the aircraft, I thought it would fall a little more stable than it did. It felt actually quite unstable, which made it more difficult for me to do what I needed to do.
So what is his secret?
You can't let your emotions get it. You just start making mistakes.
And we are now joined by Anthony Martin. Anthony, you are a braver man than I and I think the rest of us here on this couch. What led you to want to jump from a plane while locked inside of a coffin?
Well, this is actually the second time that I did this. The first time I did it, I was on Good Morning America as well, and that was 25 years ago. The purpose that time was just to prove I could do it. I tried to think of the most extreme escape that was ever done, and that was it. And this time I did it to promote a book that I authored called Escape or Die, an escape artist unlocks the secret to cheating death.
All right, so unlock the secret for me. How do we train for 25 years ago? It's not like, oh, I remember how to do that. Throw me out of the airplane again. Yeah. How in the world are you training for this?
Well, as an escape artist, I'm always escaping, so that part of it really didn't require much training. However, I don't always skydive, so I enlisted the help of my friends at Skydive Chicago, which are the best skydivers in the world, and they trained me and got me prepared to be able to do the escape and, of course, the skydiving portion, without which I wouldn't have been able to be successful.
Are you superstitious? The coffin, I don't know, the coffin alone makes us all a little nervous. Why that choice of box?
To be completely honest with you, I just called it a freight box. The media started calling it a coffin. I just never corrected them.
Okay.
Well, we're glad that it was just a freight box and remained a freight box.
So am I.
I tell you what, we're looking at it all over again, Anthony.
See you in 25 more years.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Terrifying.
We have a date.
We'll see you in 2038, and thanks for joining us. Coming up,
Watch for
Jennifer Aniston. Go nowhere.